Hello all, and welcome to a new series I wanted to try out. Anyone familiar with my Twitch days can tell you that my Pokemon builds tend to be a little interesting. I like to build unorthodox Pokemon, whether it be ones that aren't used much, or ones that take an overused Pokemon and give it kind of a weird moveset. In this series, I will show you how to build some of the weird Pokemon that I use. Before we begin, do be aware these builds are more for fun than anything else. I wouldn't recommend using these in a competitive setting or anything unless you are dead set on using them. Okay, so in this episode, we will be talking about this Perish Song Gengar that I made today. It definitely isn't the best build I've done, but it is pretty fun when it does work. It revolves around the use of Hypnosis and Mean Look for trapping, Perish Song as the main attack, and Phantom Force just for burning turns. I'm running an Impish nature to improve my defense, and I have EVs spread over HP and speed. I'm running a Gmax variant, but that is completely optional. That's it for the preliminary stuff. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, I was actually going to type all this out and then I realized it was a lot of text. So an EV is an effort value. You get it from knocking out certain Pokemon. So if you knock out what we're about to knock out, which is Rookie D, you get 1 speed EV. That speed EV is very important for us here because we want to max out both speed and HP. If we equip the appropriate power item, we can actually add an additional 8 points to each battle. What we want for speed is the power anklet. So we're going to equip that, and since we have Pokerus, it's actually going to double it. So we're going to end up with 18 EVs per battle. Battling a total of 14 Rookie D will actually max out our speed stats. So that's what we're about to do. Alright guys, so these are the battle tests. I did 3 of them. The first one here actually went really well. It just so happened that the Pokemon that ended up going against me were just very susceptible to this strategy. So I was running a wide lens on it this time. I used Hypnosis. It actually hit for once. I was having a lot of trouble with that, just it not working. Because it's Hypnosis, it's got a 60% accuracy. Even if you throw a wide lens on it, though, it's got 66, I believe. But here you see me, I used Mean Look, Trap It In, used Perish Song, so now we're waiting 3 turns. I got really lucky, he was sleeping the whole time, so I used Phantom Force, Vanished, and that makes it where he can't hit me when he wakes up, but he uses Trick Room. And this is actually really interesting because that means my Phantom Force will hit second, so he actually cannot do damage to me at all now. So Phantom Force hits, brings us down to 1 turn, and you're gonna see me swap out to my Umbreon. And that's really the main crux of this. You get it down to 1 turn, you switch out, or you just sacrifice yourself. whatever works there, but you'll see it goes down after this turn. It can't do much to my Umbreon because my Umbreon's defensive wall, so we're just gonna watch it disappear, which is awesome. Went really well, worked perfectly, worked flawlessly, didn't have an issue. Next one comes out, it's Machamp. I know the AI is going to throw a fighting type move at my dark type Pokemon, so I throw Gengar out again. Dynamic Punch is gonna miss. I'm gonna use Mean Look, Hypnosis. So if he switches, it gets put to sleep, and if he doesn't, he gets put to sleep. So Scorch comes in, Hypnosis hits, it goes to sleep. Trick Room runs out. I go for Mean Look right away, and it stays asleep, I believe. Yep, there we go. And then after this, I use Perish Song. I believe it wakes up this turn and hits me with Heat Wave? Question mark. Here we go. Yeah. So it hits me with Heat Wave, does a decent chunk of damage. I go for Shadow Force just to try to avoid whatever. It uses Protect for some reason. I don't know why the AI would be trying to waste turns, but it was. So I Disappear, use Phantom Force, hit him pretty hard, and he hits me back with Heat Wave again. I think I get burned here. Yes. So I get burned. I switch out because I figure the Machamp's coming out after this. So even though I'm at 27 HP, I can save that, use Perish Song, it can't switch out anyway, and then it's just guaranteed to die after 3 turns, but it uses Heat Wave, it burns my Umbreon, like he's got perfect burn accuracy for some weird reason, but so it's gonna go down to the Perish Song. Then Machamp's gonna come out, it's gonna do the same thing, it's gonna go for Dynamic Punch, I'm gonna switch in Gengar, I'm gonna use Perish Song because it can't hit me. And when I do, it can't do anything, it's just kinda stuck there. Even if it could hit me though, I'm gonna get the Perish Song off. So it doesn't matter. There's literally nothing it can do to me. I believe it's probably choice itemed, either banded or scarfed. For whatever reason, the AI likes putting scarfs on things that shouldn't have scarfs. Machamp, it can work with scarf, but I mean, if you know the enemy team's got a ghost type on it, you know, like, don't. But anyway, now I'm gonna go down to burn. I got Perish Song off, I got Hypnosis off, I can send out whoever and just wait it out. He can hit me with Dynamic Punch. He probably won't though, because it's... Actually, no, I take that back. He probably would. He probably has no guard. But he's still sleeping. I use Moonlight to heal up, and then I'm going to use Curse just to bulk up, and then it's going to go down to the Perish Song. Pretty much flawless battle as far as this Gengar is concerned. Let's see. I'm going to use Curse. It stayed asleep this whole time too, which is pretty nuts. So Perish count goes down to 0, it dies, and then Gengar KO'd all 3 of them using Perish Song. So there you go. Battle 1 done. Alright, so start of Battle 2. Battle 2 didn't go great, I'll totally admit. But this is kind of just an average battle. I believe I get 1 KO with Gengar, which is pretty good. I mean, out of 3 Pokemon, and it's the only one I believe that gets a KO in this one, so straight off the bat, Hypnosis, Perish Song, Mean Look, all of that. So we're gonna Hypnosis, then Mean Look, then Perish Song. And I believe it wakes up here. I could be wrong. Also, somebody was playing something. I didn't see it. Alright, so it's gonna use, yeah, it's gonna wake up, it's gonna use Sunny Day. Not much I can do about that. I put it back to sleep, or try. It misses, because Hypnosis is inaccurate. But it uses Dazzling Gleam for some reason. I don't... who knows? But I put it back to sleep. When I put it to sleep, I believe I used Perish Song. Yep, there we go. So we use Perish Song. It gets trapped in. It's got 3 turns. We're good. It's sleeping. Next turn, I'm going to use Phantom Force to disappear. And then it can't hit me, which is nice. So the whole thing with the Phantom Force, right? No matter what, it'll knock down the turn at least 1, or I'm sorry, at least 2. So if you start out at 3, next turn it goes to 2. That's the initial disappearance. Then it goes down to 1 when you come back. The only way out, if I do it that way, is if they are slower and they hit me on the return, which would work. They'd get out of it, they'd be able to switch out, but you would know it would be a guaranteed switch in an actual battle, so it'd be very easy to kind of predict where you're going to go with that. But so I switch in good old Slappuccino, my originally slap-based Cincino, whatever. Either way, but they got rid of Double Slap and one of the other slap moves I had, and I was like, wait, really? Anyway, sorry, back to the battle. So, I had no idea that these things could use G-Max, or I'm sorry, Dynamax. I had no idea that the trainers in, outside of like Leon, who always Dynamaxes his Charizard, but I risked it. Because I didn't want to switch Gengar into a Max Mindstorm, so I risked it. I went for Tail Slap, I only got 3, which happens. I believe this thing is Technician because I was using, like, low power slap moves. So I switched back in. I'm like, alright, well, might as well just do the whole thing, Hypnosis, put it to sleep, and it outspeeds me, meaning it's probably Scarfed. I think it's Choice Scarf, because I'm a max speed, perfect Gengar, and it's, yeah. So, that's the end of that. This is the worst battle. This one is a perfect showcase of what could go wrong. So, you're going to see me start out like normal, use Hypnosis, and it misses. Great. Good first turn. Alright, so it uses Psychic Fangs, which hurts. So I'm like, okay, gotta land this Hypnosis. And it misses again. I get Psychic Fanged, and that's it. Gengar's done. I did get a Disable, but that's it. That's all you get, you know, so it happens. But anyway, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment, let me know. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.